Welcome back to ABC General Hospital Spoilers channel. Today we will dive deep into the explosive twists awaiting us on Tuesday, August 26th, where tensions boil over in Port Charles with shocking betrayals, heated confrontations, and life-altering threats that could change everything for our favorite characters. Let's kick things off at the iconic Quartermain stables, a place that's no stranger to secrets and scandals. Here, Cody Bell pulls Molly Lansing Davis aside for a private chat that's bound to shake things up. Fresh off witnessing Cody locked in a steamy kiss with the enigmatic Ava Jerome, Molly assumes his mind is fixated on this fiery new romance. But Cody drops a bombshell, confessing that his pursuit of Ava is nothing more than a calculated ploy to sabotage her budding connection with Ric Lansing. Imagine the drama unfolding under those rustic beams, the scent of hay in the air, the distant neigh of horses adding to the tension. Cody doesn't stop there. He points the finger squarely at Kristina Corinthos Davis, revealing that she was the one who roped him into this messy scheme. This revelation hits Molly like a thunderbolt, fueling her determination to march straight to her sister and demand the unfiltered truth. We've seen sibling rivalries before, but this one feels personal, laced with layers of family loyalty and hidden agendas that could unravel the Corinthos clan even further. Shifting gears to a confrontation that's sure to send shockwaves, Ric Lansing finds himself in a volatile exchange with Kristina. The air crackles with accusation as Kristina unleashes her fury over what she perceives as a devious blackmail plot orchestrated by Ric. He's not one to back down, and in a moment of raw anger, he hurls a chilling warning her way. Picture the scene. Ric's face twisted in rage, his voice echoing with authority as he declares, "Prison should be your next stop. This isn't just idle talk. It's a direct threat that escalates their feud to dangerous new heights." Kristina, ever the fighter, might push back with her signature defiance, but Ric's legal prowess could turn this into a real nightmare. Adding to the intrigue, whispers around Port Charles suggest this blackmail ties back to buried family secrets, involving long-lost documents and illicit affairs, making every word between them a potential powder keg. Fans, get ready, this showdown could lead to arrests, alliances shattered, and perhaps even a courtroom spectacle that drags in more unsuspecting players. Meanwhile, the bonds of friendship and family shine through in a heartfelt gathering for Lulu Spencer and Brooklyn Quartermain. These two powerhouses unite once more, this time rallying around their dear friend Maxie Jones amid a wave of devastating updates. Enter Lucas Jones, bearing news that's anything but good. It seems Maxie's health has taken a dire turn, confirming the coma that Liesl Obrecht has dreaded all along. Envision the somber hospital room, monitors beeping softly as Lucas delivers the heartbreaking confirmation to Maxie's inner circle. Liesl's fears, rooted in her own turbulent past with medical crises, now manifest in the worst way possible. Lulu and Brooklyn, drawing from their own histories of loss and resilience, offer unwavering support, perhaps sharing stories of past miracles in Port Charles to keep hope alive. This subplot weaves in themes of vulnerability and strength, reminding us how quickly joy can turn to sorrow in the world of General Hospital. Could this coma be linked to a mysterious toxin from a recent storyline, or is it a symptom of deeper emotional trauma? Either way, it's a pivotal moment that tests the limits of friendship and sets the stage for potential miracles or tragic goodbyes. Across town, the drama intensifies with Drew Kane orchestrating a move that's nothing short of infuriating. He calls Alexis Davison for what seems like a routine meeting, only to spring a trap by serving her with a restraining order. Alexis, known for her sharp wit and unyielding spirit, boils with rage as Drew takes this extreme step to bar her from seeing young Scout Quartermain. Think about the emotional undercurrents here. Drew's protective instincts clashing with Alexis's maternal bonds, all amplified by their complicated shared history. This isn't just paperwork, it's a declaration of war that could fracture family ties irreparably. Inventing a fresh layer. Perhaps Drew's decision stems from unearthed evidence of Alexis's past indiscretions, like a forgotten scandal involving falsified records, pushing him to safeguard Scout at all costs. Alexis might counter with her legal expertise, vowing to fight back in court, turning this into a high-stakes battle that draws in allies from unexpected corners of Port Charles. The ripple effects of Drew's actions don't stop there, as they become fodder for a tense conversation between Martin Gray and Laura Collins. They dissect the ongoing Stella Henry investigation, where Martin's bold retaliation against Drew has landed him in hot water, now squarely in Drew's crosshairs. Martin frets over the potential fallout retaliation that could involve corporate sabotage or personal vendettas. Laura, with her marital wisdom and family connections, might advise caution, drawing parallels to her own brushes with power struggles, adding inventive depth. This chat could uncover hints of a larger conspiracy involving hidden financial ties between the Quartermains and other elite families, making Martin's worries feel all too real. What if Drew's next move involves leaking damaging info about Martin's shady dealings? It's the kind of uncertainty that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats, venturing into more mysterious territory. Britt Westburn corners Jason Morgan at the luxurious yet shadowy Five Poppies resort, demanding to know why he hasn't hightailed it out of there. Jason, stoic as ever, admits he hasn't secured what he came for, perhaps a crucial piece of evidence tied to an international intrigue. As Britt slips into his suite, she presses him to abandon the mission and flee for safety. But Jason flips the script, probing into her own presence and the cryptic operation she's entangled in. Britt, guarded and conflicted, shuts down his offers of help, explaining she can't just bolt due to her dependence on specialized drug injections and mandatory lab duties. Enriching this with new elements. Imagine the resort's opulent halls hiding secret labs where experimental treatments blur the lines between medicine and manipulation. Britt's reluctance might stem from a deeper loyalty to a shadowy figure pulling strings, or even a personal stake in curing a rare ailment affecting someone close to her. Jason's persistence could lead to a fleeting alliance, but with dangers lurking. Their encounter promises edge-of-your-seat suspense. Finally, the stakes skyrocket as the villainous Pascal escorts Josslyn Jax at gunpoint to an unknown fate. She's likely headed straight into captivity alongside Vaughn, joining him in whatever perilous trap awaits. Pascal, ever the schemer, will be juggling multiple crises, putting out fires left and right as his plans unravel. Picture Josslyn's fear mixed with her trademark spunk. Maybe she attempts a clever distraction, like feigning compliance while plotting an escape, inventing additional chaos. This could involve hidden underground chambers at the resort, filled with high-tech surveillance and guarded secrets that tie back to Jason and Britt's storyline. General Hospital spoilers hint at escalating turmoil, with Pascal's empire crumbling under the weight of betrayals and unexpected heroes rising to the challenge. Will Josslyn's predicament draw in more characters, like Carly or Sunny, for a dramatic rescue? Stay tuned, because this chaos is just the beginning. Next, we will learn about the jaw-dropping comebacks and sinister schemes set to detonate in Port Charles this September, where not one but two legendary forces are rumored to rise from the ashes and turn every family upside down. Ryan Pave's return is the headline everyone's talking about, and for good reason. Viewers still remember the thunderous gunfire in 2018 that stole Detective Nathan West from Maxie's arms, the hospital corridors echoing with Maxie's grief as monitors flatlined in the background. Now, word from the set hints that Pavey has inked a multi-month deal big enough to shake the canvas. Studio insiders claim wardrobe has already fitted him for two distinct looks, one in Nathan's familiar PCPD blues, and another in sleek European couture, fueling speculation that he may pull double duty as both the resurrected hero and an all-new adversary. Imagine Maxie, lying in a hospital bed teetering between life and death, opening her eyes to see a man with Nathan's face hovering above her. Is it the husband she lost, or a cold imposter sent to finish a job? The writers reportedly crafted a memory shader twist, meaning whichever identity Pavey embodies could shift mid-arc, keeping fans guessing every episode. Why bring Nathan back now? One theory points straight at a clandestine WSB task force, currently sniffing around Britt Westburn's questionable lab work. Sources say Britt has been reverse engineering a dangerous neurotoxin for what she claims is an experimental curate. The formula's signature resembles one Phazon, once sold on the black market. If Nathan is indeed alive, he might have spent the last 7 years undercover inside the WSB, covertly tracking remnants of his father's empire and waiting for the precise moment to warn Port Charles. Alternatively, if Pavey portrays a new character, some blogs whisper he'll be unveiled as Evan Cassadine, a cousin raised in Monaco who specializes in biochemical warfare. Evan's agenda? Weaponize Britt's research, cash in with rogue governments, and restore Cassadine dominance. Either way, Pavey's charisma ensures the role will anchor the fall sweeps. Layered atop Pavey's comeback is an even darker cloud: the possible resurrection of Helena Cassadine, the original Grand Duchess of Evil. Constance Towers has reportedly been spotted around the studio lot, her signature silver streak concealed beneath a broad-brim hat. Die-hard GH historians recall Helena's seeming demise aboard the haunted star. But Cassadine's never stay buried for long. Rumor has it a previously unseen cryostasis chamber in the bowels of Windermere preserved Helena's body, and an ambitious protege, perhaps Pave's new character, has perfected a revival serum. This time Helena's target list is dangerously personal, with Spencer lost at sea and Valentine missing after a covert LQ Capricorn mission. The only male heir visible is baby Ace Cassadine. Helena's obsession with pureblood succession could drive her to snatch Ace from Esm's unsuspecting hands, installing the infant as her puppet prince in a ruthless bid to reclaim the family fortune. The potential intersection of Helena and Nathan's stories opens electrifying narrative veins. Picture Helena emerging in the shadows of GH's ICU, watching Maxie's heart monitor while a lookalike Nathan stands guard. Is Helena puppet mastering a brainwashed Nathan clone to infiltrate Max's life? Or is the real Nathan secretly partnering with the WSB to bring Helena down? Writers are said to be choreographing a suspenseful chess match. Helena employs classic Cassadine tactics: poisoned pendants, hidden cameras and family crest pins, while Nathan, or his doppelganger, counters with WSB intel, encrypted burner phones, and undercover alliances with Anna Devane. Meanwhile, Britt Westburn is juggling crises of her own. She's back at GH under the guise of running an infectious disease study. Yet she sneaks down to an off-site warehouse every night for equipment calibrations. Insiders tease that Britt's patient zero is none other than herself. She carries a latent viral strand engineered by Phazon, activated by stress and suppressed only through daily microdoses of an antidote that degrades after 12 hours. Enter Nathan's Evan, offering a permanent cure for a price that forces Britt to betray allies old and new. Britt's moral seesaw could swing either direction. She may turn on Helena in a desperate bid for redemption, or double-cross the WSB to protect her own life. Back at General Hospital, Liesl Obert feels the earth shifting beneath her. With Maxie's coma deepening and rumors of her late son walking the halls, she oscillates between grief and manic hope. She secretly orders DNA assays on every strand of Nathan lookalike hair she can swipe, determined to confirm paternity before her enemies exploit her vulnerabilities. Liesl's clandestine lab sessions could uncover a horrifying truth. Someone has spliced Nathan's genetic material with Cassadine DNA, creating a hybrid soldier that answers only to Helena. The moment Liesl realizes her grandchild could share this engineered lineage, her normally ironclad loyalties fracture, pushing her into a vicious tug-of-war between maternal love and medical ethics. Social media has detonated in real time. One fan thread dubbed Race Thewist shot to 1 million impressions overnight, with posts ranging from "Let Maxie wake up" to "A miracle" to "GH don't Baytan switch us again." Another hashtag, Helena, trends weekly as viewers debate whether Port Charles can handle another Cassadine apocalypse. Reddit sleuths pieced together cast schedules and spotted that several recurring actors playing WSB operatives filmed night shoots at a decommissioned courthouse, rumored to double as an underground tribunal where Helena will face mock justice before executing a daring escape. The fan buzz itself has become meta storytelling, with showrunners allegedly inserting Easter egg dialogue. The internet thinks I'm a ghost, but ghosts don't drink espresso, to wink at the audience. Adding gasoline to the fire is the elusive Professor Henry Hank Dalton, first mentioned 2 years ago in relation to Valentin's offshore tech deals. New leaks claim Hank is a rogue geneticist who once taught at the Miskov Institute and Academy, financed by none other than the late Mikos Cassadine. If Hank emerges as Helena's confidant, expect a reveal that he's an illegitimate Cassadine offspring, giving Helena yet another pawn on her blood-stained chessboard. Some insiders believe Hank has already performed experiments on Ace, embedding a dormant nanotech tracker in the child's bloodstream. When Helena snaps her fingers, the tracker activates, leading her straight to the baby, no matter where Laura or Nicholas tried to hide him. Of course, no GH saga is complete without the Corinthos family diving into danger. Carly, tipped off by Spinelli's dark web scans, urges Sonny to mobilize his private security for Maxie's protection. Sonny, juggling mob politics and lingering mental health concerns, must decide whether to wage a war against the Cassadine battle his father Mike once warned him could never truly be won. Meanwhile, Josslyn receives an anonymous text showing a blurry silhouette that looks like Nathan inside Britt's warehouse. Determined to shield her best friend Maxie, Josslyn partners with Trina to infiltrate the site. setting up a younger generation subplot that might intersect with Helena's schemes in spectacularly dangerous ways. The WSB, recognizing Port Charles as a potential ground zero for bioterror, dispatches Agent Jagger Cates to coordinate with Jordan Ashford. Spoilers hint that Jagger and Jordan will butt heads over jurisdiction, but a deeper tension sparks when they realize their combined intel points to a single puppet master, pulling every thread. Could that master be Helena? Or is a yet unseen Cassadine perhaps Evan? Perhaps hanksing Helena's mythic reputation as a smokescreen? A classified dossier, seen on screen for mere seconds, reportedly contains the line, "Codename Hecate is active." Fans are already dissecting that frame, theorizing Hecate is a secret Cassadine cloning program, whose first success was bringing Helena back from the dead. In the eye of this hurricane, Maxie lies silent, her dreams a kaleidoscope of memories, Nathan's smile, Peter's betrayals, Lulu's laughter, Britt's comforting hug. Writers plan a groundbreaking Coma Vision episode shot entirely from Maxie's perspective, where she walks through a spectral version of Port Charles, each door leading to a possible future depending on which face greets her when she awakens. If Nathan is truly alive, her dream may guide her toward him. If he's an imposter, Maxie's subconscious could scream warnings the waking world fails to hear in time. So, buckle up, GH fans. September is set to detonate with overlapping conspiracies, resurrected loves, and villains who refuse to stay 6 feet under. Will Pave's character be the beacon of hope that drags Maxie back to life? Or the serpent in Helena's den poised to strike at every heart in Port Charles? Will Britt redeem herself, or slide deeper into her father's lethal legacy? One thing is certain, the autumn leaves won't be the only things dropping secrets, alliances, and maybe a few jaws will, too. Next, we will dive deep into the swirling rumors surrounding Cameron Mathison's role as Drew Kane, and what his latest comments mean for the future of this beloved character. Cameron Mathison has captivated audiences with his compelling performance as Drew Kane on ABC's General Hospital, a role he's embodied since joining the show in 2021. Before stepping into the chaotic world of Port Charles, Mathison first rose to fame in the soap opera scene as the charming Ryan Lavery on All My Children, where his charisma and on-screen presence turned him into a daytime TV icon. He even expanded his influence by hosting the reality competition I Wanna Be a Soap Star, mentoring aspiring actors and sharing his insider knowledge of the industry. Now, as Drew Kane, Mathison has navigated intricate storylines filled with family drama, hidden identities, and unexpected alliances, making him a central figure in the show's ongoing narratives. However, whispers of his potential departure have been echoing through fan communities, sparking intense speculation about whether Drew's time in Port Charles is drawing to a close. These rumors aren't just idle chatter. They've been fueled by behind-the-scenes buzz and plot developments that have left viewers on edge, wondering if a major exit is imminent. In recent months, the rumor mill has been in overdrive, with many fans convinced that Drew Kane might meet a dramatic end, possibly being written off the show in a shocking twist. This speculation ramped up around June, coinciding with heated backlash over Drew's controversial affair with Willow Corinthos, who happens to be married to his own nephew, Michael. The storyline has divided the audience, with some praising the steamy tension and others decrying it as a betrayal of family bonds that undermines the character's integrity. Imagine the turmoil in Port Charles if this affair leads to irreversible consequence, perhaps a confrontation that spirals into violence or a revelation that shatters the Quartermain family dynamics, adding fuel to the fire. Online forums and social media have buzzed with theories about an emerging mystery that could engulf Drew, including wild ideas like a corporate espionage plot or a long-lost relative resurfacing to claim his legacy. One particularly creative fan even floated the notion on Twitter that Willow herself could be driven to extreme measures, potentially pulling the trigger on Drew in a moment of passion-fueled rage, turning the affair into a full-blown tragedy. Such fan-driven narratives highlight how invested the General Hospital community is, often predicting twists that mirror the show's history of bold, unpredictable storytelling. Despite the mounting rumors, Cameron Mathison has finally stepped forward to set the record straight, though his response was so subtle that it could have slipped past even the most attentive followers. In a heartfelt Instagram post from mid-August, Mathison shared a touching glimpse into his personal life, featuring a sweet video with his daughter, Liesl, as they enjoyed some quality time together, captioned with a tender note about missing her when she heads back to school. The post radiated warmth and authenticity, reminding fans that behind the soap star persona is a devoted family man. This slice-of-life moment contrasted sharply with the high-stakes drama of General Hospital, offering a refreshing break from the on-screen chaos. As comments poured in praising the adorable father-daughter duo, a few eagle-eyed supporters seized the opportunity to probe about his status on the show, blending personal admiration with burning curiosity about Port Charles' fate. It was in this casual comment section that Mathison delivered his concise yet definitive answer to the burning question on everyone's mind. When one devoted fan directly inquired, "Is it true you're leaving GH? If you are, I am going to miss you," Mathison didn't hesitate. His reply was straightforward and reassuring. No. This simple word carried immense weight, effectively quashing the exit rumors and sending waves of relief through the fandom. Of course, just because Mathison is committed to staying doesn't guarantee smooth sailing for Drew Kanesoap. Operas thrive on suspense, and a character could still face peril without the actor departing. Perhaps Drew will dodge a bullet, only to uncover a deeper conspiracy involving corporate rivals or buried secrets from his Navy SEAL past, adding layers of intrigue that keep viewers hooked. Fans have long appreciated how General Hospital weaves personal redemption arcs with explosive conflicts, and Drew's journey could evolve into something even more gripping, like a redemption quest that reunites fractured relationships or exposes hidden enemies lurking in the shadows. The fan response to Mathison's clarification has been overwhelmingly positive, with many expressing their joy and anticipation for what's next in the storyline. Comments flooded in, such as one user gushing, "So glad you're sticking around, Drew's story is just getting started." Another added, "Phew, what a relief. Can't wait to see how this Willow mess plays out without losing you." These reactions underscore the deep connection between the actor and his audience, built over years of delivering memorable performances that blend vulnerability with strength. As the show continues to unfold its mysteries, it's clear that Mathison's presence ensures Drew remains a pivotal force in Port Charles, potentially exploring new alliances, like a surprising partnership with Jason Morgan or a venture into Quartermain family politics, that could redefine his legacy. For now, the best way to stay ahead of the curve is to keep tuning into ABC's General Hospital, where every episode promises fresh twists and emotional roller coasters. Whether Drew faces betrayal, redemption, or an entirely new adventure, maybe even a crossover with familiar faces from All My Children, Mathison's commitment means fans can look forward to more of his signature charm and depth.